How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Player's Choice sale that runs through October 22nd. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $11.99, Rage 2 Deluxe Edition is an over-the-top open-world first-person shooter where you play as Walker, the last ranger of the Wasteland, fighting to reclaim your freedom after being left for dead by the tyrannical authority. You'll blast through chaotic gunfights, race across sprawling desert highways, and use insane nanotrite powers to obliterate enemies in style, with an arsenal of customizable weapons and vehicles that turn every encounter into an explosive playground of destruction. This deluxe edition includes the Rise of the Ghosts expansion, the iconic Doom BFG, Wasteland Wizard cheat codes, and a battle standard for the ultimate experience. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Brigandine, The Legend of Runersia, is a massive, richly detailed turn-based grand strategy RPG where 6 nations vie for control of a continent powered by ancient mana. You'll choose a ruler, assemble armies of knights and monsters, and wage tactical, hex-based battles across an ever-shifting map, using terrain advantages, elemental affinities, and class-based skills to turn the tide of war in your favor. With seasonal phases that govern organization and attack turns, deep unit progression through classes, equipment, and story events, and branching narratives that evolve with every campaign, it's a strategy epic built for endless replayability and thoughtful conquest. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 110 hours to platinum. For $14.99, I Expect You to Die 2, The Spy and the Liar, is a clever and cinematic VR puzzle adventure that puts you back in the role of a secret agent, presumed dead, now sent deep undercover to foil Xeraxis' latest plan for world domination. Using telekinesis, quick thinking, and a knack for improvisation, you'll solve intricate escape room-style puzzles, don disguises, and outsmart enemies across 6 globe-trotting missions filled with danger, humor, and classic spy flair. With immersive 360-degree environments, full voice acting from Will Wheaton, and tons of interactive details, it's a polished and highly replayable sequel that refines everything great about the original. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $13.99, Eternal Strands is a third-person fantasy action adventure where you play as Bryn, a young weaver determined to reclaim her people's lost homeland from colossal magical creatures. Wield an evolving arsenal of enchanted weapons and elemental powers to battle towering titans and cunning foes, using the world itself as a weapon through a dynamic system where heat, cold, and destruction interact in real time to reshape combat and strategy. With every surface climbable, every spell reactive, and every encounter layered with environmental depth, it's a rich and imaginative debut from Yellow Brick Games that rewards experimentation and creativity in every fight. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Earth Defense Force Iron Rain is an explosive third-person shooter where humanity battles to reclaim Earth from the invading aggressors in a massive war of chaos and destruction. Across more than 50 missions and 5 difficulty levels, you'll face colossal alien creatures, towering mechanical enemies, and relentless swarms of monsters using an arsenal of hundreds of customizable weapons and 4 distinct PA gear suits that dramatically alter your movement and combat style. With full character creation, split-screen co-op, and online multiplayer options, it's a packed and chaotic experience built for fans of large-scale destruction, teamwork, and pure arcade fun. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $13.99, Sword and Fairy Together Forever is a stunning standalone action RPG that blends Chinese mythology, rich storytelling, and traditional Oriental aesthetics into one sweeping adventure. You'll guide a party of heroes from the human, deity, and demon clans through a tale of destiny and unity, mastering fluid real-time combat that lets you instantly switch between characters while chaining stylish attacks and screen-filling abilities. With beautifully detailed environments, spirit creatures that fight alongside you, and tons of side quests, minigames, and console-exclusive outfits, it's a visually striking and heartfelt journey through a mythic world of gods and legends. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $19.99, the Centennial Case, a Shijima story, is an immersive live-action mystery adventure where you play as Haruka Kagami, a mystery novelist drawn into a century-spanning chain of unexplained deaths within the Shijima family. Use your powers of deduction to collect clues, establish hypotheses, and logically unravel 4 interconnected murder cases, each set in different periods, while uncovering the secrets behind the enigmatic red camellia and the deadly fruit of youth. With rich storytelling, interactive investigation mechanics, and a suspenseful atmosphere that rewards careful observation, it's a unique and gripping experience for fans of cerebral detective work. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Sonic Colors Ultimate is a vibrant, fast-paced platformer where you play as Sonic, racing through Dr. Eggman's interstellar amusement park to free the captive alien wisps and harness their incredible powers. Dash, grind, and soar across 6 visually stunning worlds filled with inventive obstacles, hidden collectibles, high-speed challenges, and cleverly designed wisp-based puzzles, now enhanced with upscaled graphics, new gameplay features, and an additional game mode. With its colorful environments, dynamic action, and wisp-powered abilities adding fresh twists to classic Sonic gameplay, it's the definitive and most polished version of this fan-favorite adventure. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $17.99, the Jackbox Party Pack 7 is a hilarious and wildly entertaining collection of 5 new party games designed to bring friends and family together for endless laughs and outrageous moments. From the quirky prompt answering of Quiplash 3 to the chaotic collaboration of the devils in the details, the drawing battles of Champed Up, the improvised speeches and talking points, and the pop culture guessing fun of Blather Round, every game is fast, engaging, and full of unexpected hilarity and player-driven chaos. Play with phones, tablets, or computers, no extra controllers required, and enjoy a packed, interactive party experience perfect for any social gathering or online hangout. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $10.49, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue HD is a fun open-world platformer where you play as Ty, the heroic Tasmanian Tiger, returning to stop the evil boss Cass and save the Australian outback once more. Throw boomerangs, glide, smash, and bite through diverse environments, pilot vehicles, fight bushfires, and solve puzzles while collecting dozens of items, now with customizable skins, photo mode, 2 brand new boomerangs, and enhanced HD visuals in this fully remastered edition. With classic 3D platforming, split-screen racing, updated graphics, and plenty of collectibles, secrets, and trophies, it's a nostalgic yet fresh Aussie adventure for fans old and new. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Darksiders 2 Deathinitive Edition is a dark action-adventure where you play as Death, the most feared of the 4 horsemen, on a quest to redeem his brother's name and uncover an ancient grudge threatening all of creation and the balance of worlds. Slash, smash, and soar across a vast open world with customizable weapons, armor, and abilities, enhanced by improved graphics, ray-traced lighting, integrated DLC, and fast SSD loading that brings every battle and acrobatic feat to life. With deep skill trees, side quests, endless loot combinations, and immersive DualSense haptic feedback, it's a thrilling and richly detailed dark fantasy adventure. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Freedom Wars Remastered is a futuristic action RPG where you play as a convict sentenced to 1 million years, fighting deadly missions to earn your freedom in a dystopian world where simply being alive is considered a crime against society. Wield your Thorn weapon in high-speed 3D combat alongside allies and a Warden cyborg accessory, taking on colossal enemies in massive battlefields while upgrading weapons, crafting gear, and mastering enhanced strategies. With re-rendered graphics, 4K resolution support, multiple difficulty settings, and a vast prison world full of intense missions and epic battles, it's a challenging and immersive journey toward liberation. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $17.49, Wanderstop is a cozy, narrative-focused game where you play as Alta, a fallen fighter reluctantly running a magical forest tea shop while tending to curious customers, uncovering their stories, and learning more about herself in the process. Grow and harvest ingredients, craft unique teas in an unusual contraption, decorate the shop, and enjoy quiet moments reflecting on life, all while Alta struggles with her own identity and resistance to this peaceful, unexpected life. Created by the team behind the Stanley Parable, Gone Home, and Minecraft's music, it's a charming, introspective experience blending management, storytelling, and gentle exploration. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 12 hours to platinum. For $15.99, Aliens Dark Descent is a tense real-time strategy action game where you command a squad of colonial marines to stop a terrifying xenomorph outbreak on Moon Lethe. Lead your soldiers through massive open levels, issuing intuitive squad orders, managing resources, and adapting to enemies that evolve tactics against you, all while death is permanent and every choice impacts the persistent world. Customize your squad with classes, unique abilities, weapons, and armor, develop your base, and strategically navigate a deadly environment filled with iconic xenomorphs, rogue human operatives, and new alien threats for a high-stakes, immersive survival experience. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Rage 2 and Darksiders 2, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.